Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to another night of World of Horror. The Junji Ito simulator, which I had a great time with on Sunday. So we're back for another night of it. It has that kind of roguelite, endless RNG when you're first starting it, so it's still a ton of fun. Maybe this time we'll go a little crazy and change the color scheme. I kind of like... Alright, let's try this one. Oh my god, it's all a lot harder to read. This might have been a mistake. I think we have to live with it, though. And then quick play, I mean, I don't think... I kind of want to see everything naturally before customizing, because I feel like customizing is just pretty much... what do you call it? Like kind of spoiling it if I don't already know what's coming. So I'm okay with quick playing. Okay, let's see who we got this time around. Thak Arusu is once again awakening from its slumber, blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger. It has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. Old gods rule. You can't escape from combating. Oh shit. You can't escape. Okay, because towards the end we were starting to rely on that. So it's like is it like a spider? Or is this be really long fingers, or it's a spider? Is that like a soccer net? That's a rock. It's all up for interpretation. Oh my gosh, I kind of hate this color. Well, we'll struggle through it. Okay, so we're kind of weak. Hey, I mean, I'm kind of okay with dying at this point because we have the old school Game Boy coloring and it kind of is, not great. Okay, so we started off with a spell this time. Holy cats! Deals 8 damage. 1 reason, 1 stam. That's pretty good. You could just like, oh, that's beautiful. How are you doing, Clay? It is this game. I might be a little behind the curve if you've already seen everything in it. I kept confusing it with Song of Horror, which is like some 3D horror game. This is way more interesting though. Absolutely nothing. I accidentally chose this bad color scheme, and then it's just quick play. So, nothing yet. This seems, maybe we'll try to do more of like a spellcaster thing. This is pretty good. 8 damage and then 1 reason, 1 stam. So maybe we'll try to play a mage. But we'll see what we get. Oh, and also the old god... The old god we got this time does not allow us to escape, so we're gonna have to deal with every encounter we get involved in. Okay, the Fear Festival we totally screwed up last time. Eerie episodes of Evolving Eels, that's new. The found footage, I guess we screwed that up? I don't really remember. Vicious Versus of Violent Vigil, that's new. And Abnormal Arms, that's the pervert. And the pervert kind of seems like an easy first go at it. This one ends in like combat with the witch or something. So let's do the pervert. I think the pervert's a safe one. Forced entry. Okay. And I also wonder how much more I should, like, dick around. Just not necessarily doing the, like, traveling to where exactly we're supposed to go, but... let's go hit the hospital. Our character... It would be fun to play a character that just is maxed out in funds and just has low stats, just like a rich character, and see how many items we can get away with. I mean, did we get a good ending last time? We got very lucky. I feel like we got lucky just with a gun. Like, we had good gun. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. Luck success check. Or luck check success. Elevator is open, revealing a hospital corridor. Okay. Let's hit this up again. Yes, I don't think I'm not covering it quite. So on the bottom right next to the portrait, and I think that's what's determined if you're going to pass all these checks or not. Yeah, it's all just like RNG. There was a secret character in River City Ransom with stats like what you described. Low everything in stats, but lots and lots of money. And that's kind of that's a fun paradigm to play. That's not good. Okay. As part of the therapy, some patients took art classes. Some of their work fills you with dread, -2 reason. Anatomic Museum Archive displays a specimen with elongated arms. So you need this. I guess you need to do this so you can like make the connection that the pervert has the super long arms. You probably just get a shitty ending if you don't investigate the hospital first, I assume. Yeah, we are not any strength checks. Let's just avoid them. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite of you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate, an icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach. Let's open it. Dexterity check failure. It's not until you unwrap it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall on the floor from your bloodied hands. We have decent dexterity too. I thought we might get away with it. But that was not for us apparently. And if you want me to, I mean, I think you guys have seen this mystery already. But if you want me to go slower through it, I gladly will. I mean, maybe we'll get some demon children in this game too. Okay, dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Plus curse. Oh yikes! This is a bad curse. Suicidal. Each time you lose reason, you lose stamina as well. Okay. How did we get rid of curses? I actually don't even... The village, the mansion... The doctor will heal, like, the physical... Heal injuries. Doom dispels. Cost Doom to enter, recruit allies. Is there one that explicitly says... There's the village. I don't know. I think we might predate that that event a little too much. Curse is dead totally, right? That voice client, or did it become something else? Funds to items. Cost Doom to enter, chance for an ally. I kind of want to go to the library. Study old tombs, take notes. Oh, so you get free XP here. That's good if I'm like a little low, a little short. Many of the books you find here were donated after the accident at the university building. So let's try to pick up another spell. Interpreting the old, incomplete translations is a tedious task. Finally, you find a fragment of what you were looking for, a new spell. Regeneration, that's good. Although every time we use a spell, we're gonna lose health too, right? Like that's gonna make it real hard to get anything done. Maybe we should look at our old god stuff. Well, yes, absolutely. Oh, it is. So the old god is, you can't escape. It's the spider god. It was a spider. In a little loading screen, I wasn't sure. All right, I mean, it's fine. Let's just, I kind of want to see if is there anything heal that will heal us? The pharmacy? No black market cards. Can I go back? I know we're wasting time. I just want to... Hold on. Excuse me. I mean, will the doctor... Is he going to say, like, that's something I can't... You're friendliness, how can I help you? Yeah. Modern medicine can't help the curse. Okay. So it looks like we can't alleviate it, yes, yet. Anti-curatics. Anti-cursotics. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Our character is not very charismatic, so we're not going to try to calm her down again. We're not going to pass that. And I have 8 knowledge, damn. You don't find anything. The smell of blood makes you sick. A -1 stam. I tried being smart too. I'm not charismatic or smart. I thought we were learning. Mr. Ooh. Mr. O. Your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. What's that picture? Let him come up with his own stuff. Let's share our experience. Not enough experience. Sadly, you don't have any recent stories that would help him. At least the public won't experience the same horror you did. -1 sanity. What the hell is sanity? Is that a stat? I saw oh, what is... It's this here. I think. It's just 2 out of 4 now. That was always 1 out of 4. Interesting. I don't think I know what that does yet. But we'll find out at the most unfortunate time, I'm sure. Right, the missing underwear. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but okay. I got the cheap one before. We're gonna get the expensive one. The taste seems a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. Okay, so you have to either take the stamina loss or take the funds loss. Okay. And luckily we had a little bit of stored up. We're poor. And there's not much we can do. Let's actually rest. Let's do stamina and reason. Plus 4% doom. That's fine. I mean, the doom is fine until it becomes a problem, and then it's not fine anymore. Probably 20% at the first mystery. Well, if we average out like 20% at each thing... Although the lighthouse is built to like make you waste your doom. So I probably want to go to the lighthouse like maybe around like 80%-ish. So we're a little over budget. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin is a ghastly pale yellow color. Is that because of the overlay we're using? The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Charisma check success. Unintimidated by the painting, it gives you new insight into the madness that possessed your friend. Which painting? Was it here? I'm sorry, I must have, was it in this little box here? I must have missed it. Alright, let's just keep drilling into the apartment. You hear rustling on the other side of the apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Wow, this guy's already coming at us? Alright, let's forage. Or improv, whatever. And then, do we have enough to... Oh, God, it's like a mix of Jason and Jeff the Killer. I watched a documentary at home today about the 2016 clown crisis, so this really brings it all together for me. Brace for impact is too expensive. Dodge is too expensive. So, I will just punch him. Punch and kick. Alright, we got the broken bottle. Kinda sucks, but better than nothing, right? And we have a concussion. That's super good. What's the hit on the bottle, even? 70%, that's pretty awful. I mean, in a pair, like, oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, we don't have enough, okay. Oh, we have such an awkward amount too. Oh, wait. Okay, this is the thing, right? We're at 70 right now. 70%. So if I hit this 1, 2, okay, so if I do 3 and then I can get away with, because I don't need the 40 chance to hit. That's good. Okay. This guy's gonna wreck me though. How much does a strong attack do? It does 4. Not really worth it. Once he's at 8 health, we can just incinerate him. Alright, this is it. Do the thing. Itotu Flame. Wait, what's that? Oh, the blessed baseball bat. We didn't even have to go to the school to get it. Luck is on our side, guys. As I go with 8 health from the first encounter. Enjoy the nice body horror. I forget that you get the tiny key from him. I know we use the tiny key in the house, but I don't know what else we use the tiny key in. Okay, so yeah, it's still ending A. There's only one ending for this. What if you don't go to the hospital? I wonder what ending you get. Store closed. The friendly dog disappeared last night. You will have to find a new place to buy equipment. Wow. We didn't even get a chance to spend our money. If I remember, wasn't there an anime about a murderer with roller skates that would roll around and hit people with a bent baseball bat? Not that I recall. I feel like I remember a bat. I don't remember though. Small key. I feel like I saw like a reboot image of that. The ramen shop again. And then we need the hot shower. Oh, we didn't see what outfits she has. The 60s, the casual shirt, oh, we unlocked this costume, right? The 60s one is new. That's what we're wearing. Was she? I can't even click it again. I could have sworn she was naked before. Okay, and now that I'm registering it, I really like the 60s turtleneck. Okay. Oh, and the tiny box. Okay. Found footage, eels, the Fear Festival. I feel like the Fear Festival is tough. Let's save that until we get a little more juice. Let's do the eels. That's new. Okay. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one that studies fish? You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows you and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious what weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. Oh my god. Wait, was it? I guess the characters, because we remember the rock guy was also Iwata or something. He was in the like. No, I think the like town characters are used. I think. Okay. Investigate the seaside twice. Kana. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please? I like, this is a very 80s shirt too. Alright, but we're gonna do our little side jazz and do the seaside. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. -2 reason. Does Kana do anything cool? Friendly neighbor, important. -1 damage received during combat. That's good. Kana looks at you and blushes. Good thing we're together in this, right? Hopefully we don't lose him by the end of this. I would believe it. Like, if we did this as another character, would we still get Kana in this? Who knows? Well, hopefully we will know. I think we'll screw around in custom scenarios after. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss obvious leads. Okay? You may be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. Wow, my reason is just getting sapped. Let's go rest. Alright, we don't have much more Doom to waste. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. Yeah, I'm not falling asleep. Your body clearly wasn't prepared for a cold bath, and you feel a cold coming on. -2 stamina. Okay, when I took a hot bath, I fell asleep, so I was just not enough constitution to survive the cold water. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty, because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Okay. I'm trying to listen to my character. I have to know what's best for her. You find... Oh my gosh. This is... Oh, we have the tiny key, right? Let's open that shit. Using a key you find, you open the trophy case and take an odd golden goblet without a plaque, plus item. The neighbor's office at school was empty. You did find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take one jar home. Do these people not realize they're living in... I guess that's all part of the corruption, right? You do things that you would not normally do. Important artifact. Constantly cold to the touch. Interesting. I wonder what this does. Keep a hand on that. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? I'm guessing the guy is gonna come once he realizes his eel is missing. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location's threat level increases. So our neighborhood, we're gonna have more clown people attack us. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go and check it out. Is this eel even alive? Okay, Kana. Yeah, wasn't the fisherman one was like, it wasn't even eels. It was just like black blobs or something. It wasn't even as descript as eels. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're in there. This is gonna trigger a battle, and I don't really want to fight right now, so I'm gonna call the police. The man escapes when he hears you. Yes, when he hears the police siren. Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. That's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Legend from the prefecture eels tell a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. That's like prefecture is. That's like a time period, right? Okay. He's feeding the eels. Oh, that. Hold on, I need to study this further. A small village of robbers would kill all visitors. Oh, okay. Vengeful spirits in the eels? That would be an interesting take. Well, why would the guy want them? Maybe he's a descendant of the robbers. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rail used stairs. You suddenly trip but grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly... Oh, no. Okay. He's actually pretty weak in comparison to, like, other things we fought, actually. Kind of happy? Not super happy. Okay, I think so the way your friend helps you is, like, he has the passive. Or maybe this is a tongue-in-cheek question. But he has the passive, like, take 1 less damage. But the way you actually do it is, like, I think it's defensive actions or support actions. And it's ask your ally to distract the enemy. And then if it succeeds, faster combat action. But if you fail, you lose a random ally at a 70% chance. It's a little scary. It's like you're just gonna... It's like you're condemning them to death. Not necessarily, but when it's an important person, I don't want them to die. Oh, look at me, bent, twisted corpse, I'm over here. Something like that. Yeah, exactly. Why would he... You'd think he would, like, try to constrict you or something, right? What does this do again? This is 4 damage, so that would... Oh, he's good, he's good. We're good. We didn't have to burn our magic for this. New achievement unlocked. Oh my god, we probably had a... Oh no, we're 2 from leveling up. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You just wish you could throw that damn jar in the... Is he being... Nah. He was interested before. I was thinking maybe the eels are like... He's getting like possessed by the eels, maybe? Oh, these areas have... Oh. Threat levels. I didn't even notice this. Oh. Like, okay. No modifiers to skill checks, but if it's a high threat area... -1 modifier to all skill checks, stamina reason penalties decreased. I didn't notice this little bar though. Okay, so like, oh, I'm gonna go explore this like downtown. I have to be more careful. We actually have not gotten the rioters. The rioters haven't started yet. Anyway, let's go study in the library so that we can get our level here. Yeah, the mushroom that you keep for half an episode so they could like bait the death. I feel like it could have been used so much better. Hey, I specifically remember killing that goddamn mountain lion. I at least got the angry vengeance option. Is that what I did? Oh my god, thank you for calling me on my stupid decision making then. Oh, okay. Getting spells regains extra reason. +1 dexterity. That would be good. +2 additional spell slots. Now that our character has this... how many spell slots do we have right now? Is it only 2? Oh, it's 2 out of 4. That's what this counter is. Oh, and the inventory is 3 out of 4. Okay, we don't need this yet. Let's do dexterity. And let's do a little more strength. I think we fail strength a lot. And let's take more reason. Okay. I'm happy with that, I think. All right, let's go. We're not at the goal yet. We still have a couple more investigations. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars with alternative crowd gatherers. An ancient wooden temple occupies a small hill. Look for a warehouse job. We're not playing Shenmue over here. Try to recruit allies. I'm sure any allies I get are going to try to kill me. We're going to pray at the temple. Let's pray at the temple. What could go wrong? It does. Oh, we did. I remember I chose this last time, didn't I? The smell of burning incense and old wood calms you down. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try to break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. You spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? Oh, she. Whoops. Okay, let's go find her corrupted, dead eel corpse. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors is opened on its own. Needs holy candle item. Let's try to escape. You might be paranoid, but there's no way you're risking an encounter with a ghost here. Okay. Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Is the very right edge of the game cut off, or is it meant to be like that? I'm looking at the stream. I think it's supposed to be like that. Because it looks the same as my... It looks the same, I think. Yeah. Yes, there's no cropping or anything. Okay. Okay, let's go see. Even the ghost can't get any. It's a tragedy. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You're shocked to see countless jars filled with eels, flailing around relentlessly. Where the hell is Kana? Check the bathroom. Check the bedroom. Escape. Let's check the bathroom. A swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. Can I pick up... Is this a note that he has here? I guess... Return to the kitchen, check the bedroom. Yeah, where's my Ito dating sim? I don't think any relationships in any of those stories ever go well. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. If I go back to the bedroom... Okay. Wait, do I lose that again? That might have been dumb. I found the neighbor, but when his eye bursted, I slipped on the blood and lost all consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye, too. That's true. That's true. The ending still was sad, but they did stay together. We must go to the hospital. We must puncture your eye now. Well, she's not going to make it to the hospital. But I also don't want to go crazy. Let's get her to the hospital. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in the waiting room. When you wake up, it's already night. Trying to ask about your friend, you are met with weird reactions, as if she never existed. You rush to the operating theater yourself, but are stopped by armed policemen. Whatever happened, the doctors must have been too late to help. And we got this shit ending. You still process the events of a previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs and eyes. Sitting before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying your neighbor's place. You wonder if you will ever hear from your friend again. Ending B. XP, Doom. Yeah, I should have gotten the eye out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, heavy weather. Still waiting room for that. Is this the one that makes the shower bad? Yeah, my rest action is less effective. I don't like this one. I mean, I don't like any of them, but this one in particular. Okay. I mean, we are still gonna take a hot shower though. For only 1 itty bitty health. 34. I mean, I think I'm gonna take these next ones a little bit slower. We're already like, we only have 2 left. Oh, and I didn't mean to click that one. I meant to read them more. Okay, we have 3 left rather. Okay, this is the one with the witch, right? Local folklore. Investigate the mansion. I'm actually gonna rest. I'm gonna take this free rest. We have a fair bit of reason at least. Oh, we have to go cure a concussion, don't we? Let's actually do that too. It only costs 1 fund. Badly bruised. -1. Okay. So anything that you think we need to be strong for, we have to avoid at all costs. I like this, I mean, to be honest, I haven't thought about the man in a while. I'm glad I was reminded of my love for him. Okay, mansion. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tombs reach the ceiling. Let's check out the table. Knowledge check success. The notes lying on the table look like the ramblings of a madman. You can see a method in their madness. Are we close to top? No, we're pretty far. Okay. Let's hit up the mansion one more time. Wow, jeez, that's a long time ago, dude. Oof. Investigate. The investigation way to hot bath is very inviting. Let's take a bath. You bathe and continue with newfound strength. +1 reason. Wow. We were able to resolve that and nothing bad happened. What a good time. Okay. The legends say the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. They point you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. Alright, now we can advance the investigation. We should do Jackbox. It's been a freaking long time since we did Jackbox. We should do that again. Okay, Mr. Ghostface. Come on. There's none this time? Oh. There's like a different amount of delay every time, too. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that suddenly died. Grease face. Ugh. The classic. That was the first one I showed. I had my girlfriend read, and then she was very turned off from reading more Ito after that. Actually, she read the Fault one too. She liked that one. Not a big horror person though. Experience for funds. Is there any neat things we can do? Alright, there's the hospital. We haven't been to the hardware store yet. I don't know what happens there. Oh, by the way, in between Sunday and now, I read the balloon people. It was very good. The like hanging people that become floating heads or whatever. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying in the playground. When you ask her what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Let's help her. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. You're getting real close. Today is Tuesday. That means 2 years ago it would have been Sunday. There's a high likelihood I would have streamed on a Sunday 2 years ago. And there would have had to have been a quote added too. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started there. Okay, so we're gonna go into the forest soon. We're gonna rest again. I mean, we're really not doing too hot. We're pretty poor too. Okay, I guess we're gonna regenerate ourselves. Oh, but it doesn't matter though, right? Because this is gonna negate it. We're gonna spend 2 reason to get 2 health, but every time we use reason, we're gonna lose health, so it doesn't even matter. This stupid curse. I don't know how to get rid of it either. Yeah, each time you lose reason, you lose stamina, so it's useless. Maybe there's just some like random event that lets you decurse yourself. Oh, Hue, I forgot. Oh. That was like the first Claybird recommended game, I think. That was a good time. We're too poor for magical item. I don't want to buy... Maybe it's just that? Oh my gosh, thank you. Limbo with extra colors, yes. Here to support you made like little oatmeal raisin cookies. Oh, I gotta take... Will these fit over the... Oh my god, these are so wet. It's too early into the stream. I can't understand the image. There seems to be a boat in a bottle and some sort of alien behind the counter. Okay, I see the boat in the bottle. I see the bird. The interior is cluttered with animals, weird vials, and stuff. I see this, like, a cow skull here or something. Yeah, I see a cow skull. Yeah, I guess that's the alien there. Yeah, I kind of see it. The tiny man behind the counter. Do you see the tiny man? I do not see the tiny man. He is eluding me. No, I know that's a bird. Okay, we're okay. Take your time. See you soon. No, 920. So close. All right. Looking back one last time, we continue deeper into the woods. Now we just have to blindly explore the woods. I have cookie in mouth. I'm sorry. The suspicious group you've been following is gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual in a clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Strength check failure. No. That is not how it went down. I'm pretty sure that's still clipped somewhere too. Almost certain. You fall down and injure yourself. Luckily, you managed to limp away unnoticed, so. Just keep piling on the crap. The trees overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy. -2 reason. Parasitic organisms burrow under the bark, undulating slowly. Wow, you need a lot of items to like do anything in this forest. Now let's check failure. The bark is flabby and sticky, makes you recoil in horror. Wah wah. Well, I didn't have much of a choice, did I? I didn't have the steak knife. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at a large hole. Then you hear a curious sound. So last time we peeked inside. This time let's take the cassettes and run. This is probably the worst ending, isn't it? Not being able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. You wander around aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you are found by a search party. You lead them to the house, but the door to the basement is missing. The case remains open. Freaky future ending C. The forest is restless. Knowledge is key. I mean, I was gonna lose any battle, right? Like, we're not doing so hot. Maybe I can find a way to repair them. Who could help me with this? I don't know. We also have a level. That one day of Jackbox produced many quotes. +1 percept, +1 charisma. Let's take more charisma. And we'll take +1. Should I be min-maxing? Maybe later. Hey, 2018 is when I was I had much more vitality to go stream all the time. It's possible. I like that luck is like an invisible stat. Yeah. I should just throw all my money in luck. All my experience in luck. We need more stammy. I mean, that's kind of what I need. Wait. Was it always like that? I thought I got... Wait, have I only always... Wait. Have I never been selecting a stat? Have I always been... Because I always thought it was like +1 of that, +4 of this. Oh. Okay. How did I not notice that? My god, I'm awful. I thought it was a separate box. Okay. I was little when I was very young. That sounds like Jackbox. I must have been an unlisted game, but I also didn't have the date. That's very bizarre. Is 53 the connecting tissue there? Okay. Roads closed. Roads leading out of town were closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. Investigating places located outside the city costs 1% doom more. Okay. Look at that riot police intimidating me. Oh, it doesn't look that big on stream. If only that was archived. Hey, I don't want anyone to have to remember those dark days. That's why there was no streaming on the day after. Okay, we can put this away. We can put the broken bottle away. And we could sell the broken bottle, actually. Let's do that. Can we sell the burnt notes? Does anyone want that? It's worth 0 funds. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, let's take our bath. Oh, there's different bath poses every time. I didn't even notice that. Will anything ever show up? Okay. This run sucks. I hate this curse. This reason curse. The Violent Sigil or the Far Out Fear Festival. Let's do the Fear Festival again. I have to be more aggressive. We gotta start investigating like right off the bat. Although this is a free action the first time. It's evening already though. 0 perception in your group for a murder mystery campaign. I mean, I'll have you know my D&D druid is a plenty perceptive. It doesn't carry into any other game, unfortunately. There's a little dog. Let's buy souvenirs. Cutie. Oh, it's those. It's the ice cream fish, or I guess they're filled with custard, right? These are so good. I know they're kind of useless. I should buy these pretty earrings. +2 luck. They're too expensive. Oh, red bean paste. Is that the traditional way to eat it? Taiyaki. I mean, you can get them at like whatever the Asian grocery store, and they have ice cream, or you can get them like with custard or red bean. They are quite tasty. Let's buy the holy candles. Magic Bless, +1 luck while held in inventory. We'll just hold on to those. Excuse me. I mean, I guess would you eat them just like as a cookie, just like plain? I wonder. I don't know. Let's go enjoy the festival more. You stumble into your friend dog. Hey, can you spend some time with me? I mean, it said like spend time with dog. I don't know how much time we spent. And the people from the forest are starting to watch us. Correct. Let's go and explore the forest. Putting your hand in that hole is a bad idea. Seeing the big spider escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous, plus injury. Bite. Hopefully it'll go down on its own. I mean, probably not. And there's no hospital here. We're just gonna have to rough it, aren't we? How is it? Alright, we're gonna see it progressively just like start to get necrotic soon. You discover an old campsite. Okay. Investigate the ground. Perception check. I just poured an entire level into 8 perception. Did the wolves learn how to walk on their hind legs? God. I feel like that's a knowledge fail over the perceptive check. Oh. Please. Oh. At least it's. Oh. At least the spider bite is curable by by a doctor. Oh look. Hey, what is that? Is this like am I getting a sneak peek behind the curtain? Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. The sound is getting closer. Ribcage woman. Get her, boys. We're gonna use our burning spell to kill her. Actually, this does 4 damage on hit. Oh, we don't even need to do that. The dissection girl. I don't see it. I see like it looks like glitchy blocks, but I don't see the connection with ribcage. I might just be missing it though. Excuse me. I'll give it a second if you'd like to investigate her. Ugh. Stop describing it. I don't want to look at her anymore. Oh god. Please stop drudging these memories back up. Dissection Girl is a story about a girl who dissected animals when she was a kid. When she was an adult, always asking surgeons to dissect her. Hold up. I'm going to add this to the read list. Because after I finished the stream last night, I stayed up till like 1 in the morning reading Ito manga. Dissection Girl. Hold on. And they're all just like Imgur like albums. So they're all really easy to just pick up and find and read. So that one's getting on the to read list. Okay, going back to the inn, you overhear villagers. They were talking about awakening the next dawn. We need. Is our bite getting infected? It's still 2 squares. What is an onsen? An onsen? I'm guessing it's like it's spa. I'm guessing. Bath. Okay. Hot spring. Thank you. Thank you for the translation. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special made with the day's catch. Just where the hell did those fishermen go? I mean, they're just prawn. They just have little legs. That looks normal. And this has legs. There was a really silly and rare, unintentional, not scary Junji Ito involving an onset. Oh. I wonder, I mean, I have to imagine whoever made this is very steeped. You know what, screw it, let's just take a bite. Strength tech success. Oh, yes. Feeling the eyes of the restaurant's guests on your back, you take a small bite of the smelly seafood. It's surprisingly good, but you kindly refuse another serving. +1 stamina. Is that blood everywhere? Find the missing people. Okay, so we get a free rest. Let's just take one rest, one itty bitty rest. Before we get bit by another tarantula out here. Knowing our luck. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing in an almost macabre way. It's almost intentional. Get a grip. You quicken your pace and leave the menacing path. -1 reason. Let's keep exploring. While wandering through the woods, you discover... Oh my gosh. This is not going to go well. Okay. Yeah, we have high knowledge, but I'm still sure we're not going to... Thank you. Does our character have a name, by the way? I want to say thank you to you. Oh, we're at 65 Doom? We gotta get our shit together here. Me plus you equals 2. Yeah, hit me up with it. Especially if it was a silly one. Captured. While exploring the factory, you're caught by the masked people you've seen at the inn's window. Tied up, they bring you to their cult leader. We knew you'd come, you hear in a raspy voice. Your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. She signals towards the door behind her. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. Toilet paper face? I see it. There's a lot of eye Hi, boys. Yeesh. It's the floating heads, the suicidal heads. Did I fail? I feel like I'm getting the bad ending again. With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears, and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blanking out are the beams of high beams in the hand of a police officer saving you from a fall. Later that day, detectives interrogate you, and you're confused, and you tell them about the ritual, blood, and eldritch being. The village is abandoned, with no trace of blood anywhere. You were the only one seeing the ancient horror. Far up... I guess it's the good ending? Okay. While you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them, the people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would happen if you didn't stop the ritual in time. Okay. There's a Japanese family. The dad decides to turn their home into an inn with a hot spring and decides to build a onsen. He starts digging way deep and acting kind of kooky, so his wife and daughter leave him and he refuses to give it up. Is this the one where the dad is talking to the foundation? I mean, oh my gosh, everything, right? People just get obsessed with one thing. Every Ito novel, manga. All right, let's level up. Years later, the daughter hears about her father and finds a hot spring inn run by her dad. Oh, I have read this one. I go on, but like now it's starting to jog my memory now. If it's in that one like book of like short stories. Knowledge, additional to Ghost and Eldritch. Forgetting spells. Let's take Second Sight. And then I still only get one thing, so. And then let's take some Strength. We are weak. Aren't there little cards I collect? The old god stirs. Contaminated water. Oh my god. This is when the showers are useless. Yeah. We're in the end game. Once we get this, we're pretty much relying on the garbage we have. He goes into the inn. The dad is still running it and an onsen with blood red water populated by undead creatures. Was he just making a friendly hot spring for demons? He then leaves and realizes that her dad dug all the way to hell to get this hot spring. Huh. Is there a reason why the dad did it? Or was he just like possessed / influenced doing it for, hey, why not? That reminds me of another like father-son story where the one dad is sick and like the son has to become the head of the family, and it's like the trail of like scalps or whatever. Oh, that's a great one. The imagery of the scalp centipede is incredible. All right, one more mystery to go. We can use bottled water, which I don't even think does anything. Funnily enough, the undead and demons don't do anything evil or scary. They aren't even menacing to the guy who visits and talk like normal people. They just want to hop. Where do the demons go for when they want a bath? They have no option. Does that mean asshole clown is gonna come and get us? It's a nice day outside. Yeah, it sounds like, yeah. But I guess like maybe a little more intimidating then, a little more scary looking than the spirits in Spirit Away. Okay, we got one last one. This is the new one too. I don't know how tough this will be. Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil. You've received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil, as per the client's request. There's an address on the list There's an address and the list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst that could happen? I really like that almost every story ends with what's the worst that could happen. Is this gonna be like a night on Haunted Hill? Like we'd spend a night in the mansion? Essentially like Spirited Away with more terrifying yokai, and they're actually friendlier. Many of the yokai in Spirited Away were actually hostile, such scared towards humans. I mean, you know, once the humans decide to go in and like, right, the whole like, it's like the river, that's why the river spirit is angry, isn't that like just the pollution? It's understandable. Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? Tip: explore mansion action will unlock new mysteries and progress. Ooh, this is a cool overlay for it. Some of the cases are just like run around the city, and some of them take you to like these like custom made areas. And these are real cool. Oh god. You wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon and reveal a human finger. -2 reason. Oh, this okay. That I thought this was like a human-sized cocoon and like a giant spider. I guess it's a normal-sized spider. We got a nice ring. +1 charisma. Okay. The yokai were like, hey man, how's it going? Man, this episode is relaxing. And the story presents as scary, which is I find unintentionally funny. That and just the idea of digging so deep you reach a spring all the way into hell. I mean, that's like a classic urban legend, right? Like, oh, the offshore drilling people who managed to like drill all the way to hell and they hear the screams from the oil well or whatever. Which is pretty scary, the thought of it. Okay. It takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on here. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact. Okay. You are here. I mean... Hey, what's going on? Young woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. If you want to pay respects to the old creep, follow the corridor to the right. Who's that? Who's that? The corridor to the right. I guess I have to go. you like the kind of just kind of eyeballing you a little. The narrowed eye look, stare down. I'm gonna run away now. Corpses are strung up on wire, like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Are real. Just get out. Oh my gosh. -2 reasons, the worst that comes out of that. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe other guests will know. I don't know. You are here. Master bedroom, explore mansion. Who's that? A muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can't help but notice a deep scar going down his cheek, across his cheek. Sotomura scratches nervously his scar. Hello, Sotomura. 2 bows, 2 claps, 1 bow. Wait, where is that coming from? We would like to thank you on behalf of our client for participating in this vigil on such short notice. He was a spiritual person and left instructions we were asked to follow closely. Start the vigil. Pray over the body. Bow, 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 bow. Light up fireplace. Pray over the body. Bow, bow, clap. Burn an envelope found in the study. Cover the mirror in the strange room. End the vigil. Okay. So 9 p.m. start the vigil. 10 p.m. pray over the body. So we have to go pray over the body right now. Right now. Okay. And it's bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Inspect his foot. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. You think you got the right order. AKA that time I got really interested into foreign religions, just ended up playing more Persona after all my reading. I'm guessing, does Persona pull a lot of inspiration from foreign religions then? You copy it onto your... There's a weird symbol tattooed on the man's toe. You copy it on your pamphlet. Okay. I have not. No. I am a Shin Megami Tensei version. Tell me, what is the first one I should play? Should I just jump into Persona 5 Royale? Now I remember the dad wanted to make an own sin in a dream. His ancestors said it was a good idea. Hey, maybe one of the demons, the yokai that came to the spring, was one of his ancestors, and they just wanted a place to chill out. Okay. Light up the fireplace. Do we know where the fireplace is? Is that in the... I don't think we know. We don't know. We gotta light up. Right. They're like the spirits. You enter the art. Oh my god, it's this. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on one of the walls. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Let's look at the mask this time. One mask looks similar to the design you once saw in a cult book. You decide to take it with you. Play the first localized SMT game, Super Jack Bros. I can't tell if that's a joke or not. Is that what it's called? I mean, I am looking for something to play, like a longer mainstream game to start playing, so maybe it's not that crazy of an idea. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna... It's for the Virtual Boy. Is there a functioning Virtual Boy emulator out there? Oh, I play everything. I think I was flirting with the idea of doing like a retro-y older game stream. I don't know yet. But actually play Persona 3 or 4 in your own time. Okay. I always heard Persona 4 Golden is like the one to play. I had to buy a Vita just so I can play it. I know there's other ways to play it. People are always joking about the Vita being the Persona 4 machine. You spot some dry firewood and add it to the fireplace. Okay. We're on track. We have lit the fireplace and then pray over the body at 12. You are here. Storage room. What's in the storage room? You shudder instantly, recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil held in a place like this? Check the wardrobe. Not enough room. Item added to storage. Oh no. Can we not access... Can we access storage from... Oh, we can. No, I just put it in my storage. Can I access storage here? Or can I only... Oh no. I definitely probably needed what was in that. Oh, the bite. Oh my god, I didn't do anything with the bite. It's still like not doing anything right now? Okay. I think we can only get to the thing. Okay. I think we're stuck here. Vestaria Saga. I do like Fire Emblem a lot. Is that another tactical board game thing? I tried streaming Persona 5 and dropped it after like one stream because I got bored. I know there's like a lot of like slice of life, like enjoyment, like slow stuff in Persona from like my very base level understanding of it. So I could see it being tough to like stream and talk over and stuff, you know? Mystaria Saga is the creator? I'll look into it. I played a hell of a lot of Three Houses though, so I don't know if I'm currently in the mood for another like type of that game. It's a bad time to be out of oh, it's this guy. Oh, this guy. I think we're gonna eat the Doom. It is 12 p.m. 12 a.m. Wait. What did I do? Did I screw something up? It seems that someone has already removed all the furniture from the room. The overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. Light the fireplace. Bow, bow, clap, clap. Mr. Body? I really am worried that whatever was in the wardrobe was what I needed to successfully do that, and I didn't have a spot for it. And I guess I can't access the storage. Yeah, there doesn't appear a way to access storage from this mansion segment. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is... we spoiled this. In the middle of a room, you see a man tied to a chair. You rush in to help. When you remove his gag, though, the man starts shouting curses and ancient prophecies. You fall to the floor, your mind flooded with unspeakable images as the man slowly stands up, completely ignoring the chair he was seemingly tied to. Cult member. He does doom to me. Okay. Okay. Flop. Flop. I mean, if that's the worst thing they're doing here, who am I to judge? Unfortunately, I think it's more sinister than that. Okay, he's just hitting me with that fat doom. You have defeated a cult member. Curious statuette. He was tied up to the chair. I think that's just like, I mean, it's just their cultist get up. It was rope. We found him tied up. +1 knowledge while in inventory. We could probably send this goblet away. You manage to find one of the guests. They are shaken but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. Let's not pretend like we want to be here. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I wonder what I wonder what was missing in that wardrobe that I ruined and whoa, that skirt. Whoa, what is this? Walking through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Realize what's happening. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing in the crowd. Aren't we in a mansion? Who the hell is doing this to me? I'll put lipstick on like that for the next stream. I think I'm proud of myself that I never followed through with that promise. Corridors twist and turn, trapping you in this mansion. You think you can hear the other guests somewhere. Do you risk getting lost yourself? Oh, kill them. Oh, or is this the giant? Interesting. That was at the school. Is this the resolution for this? The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you just stood seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbol painted on the stone, you take a step closer. Touch, retreat, study. Study. You recognize some of the symbols from a stone tablet you saw at the museum. What's the connection? I do regret I don't dress up as much as I used to. I remember I like the costumes are always fun to do. I should do it more often, like the bird and the organization and the wigs and everything. It's always fun to do. Another unintentionally silly Ito story has some poor guy getting covered in the red string of fate after breakup. Well, that story started creepy, got silly near the end. What's the name of it? I'd be curious to read that one. I thought maybe it would not go down that deep. You stumble upon Sotomura, furiously scratching his scar. With each motion, he gets a little deeper. With each motion, more blood appears. With each motion, he takes a step towards you. Sotomura. Oh, that's gross. That's skin peeling away. Ugh. This is what they were all so scared of? As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. Are we in hell? Walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You taste blood in your mouth and slimy appendages get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. Sacrifice the guest. I don't wanna listen to this alien? I guess I have to. An unseen force leads your hands. You reach for a knife and stab a surprised guest. Conclude the ritual. Well, this is not the good ending, I'll tell you that much. The funniest thing there was a discussion on Scans Daily. I think that was the name. And some poster who admitted he hadn't really been paying attention to the story said if the protagonist hadn't been stalking his ex-girlfriend, this wouldn't have happened to him. When someone responded, "What? That wasn't what happened at all. Didn't you see the name?" Oh, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy when I read comments on that. Like this, the skimming of just not that much comprehension of what was just read. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man who has cheated death disappears behind the trees. Everything gets dark. Wow. So we got baited by that guy to come and complete this vigil just so he could be resurrected. Huh. The funniest response was, "I'm sorry you live in a Junji Ito Mr. Manga protagonist. They're all doomed. They're all doomed to die." Oh shit, my wound's infected. We gotta get that treated. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Okay. The worst case of manga comments was probably when I was reading through Berserk. I don't know. I feel like it's probably mostly just memes, but I feel like a lot is just lost on whatever the hell website I was reading that on. All right, we're done, right? We have to go to the oh fuck. We're not gonna have time to heal our spider bite. But it's not really fair. We got bit and then we went directly to the mansion. We didn't even have time to treat that spider bite. We're super screwed. All right. And we'll have some time to rest, I guess, but not good. Oh. I want to go to storage, actually. Take me back. Take me back. I want to see what the hell... Oh, we leveled up? Very good. Okay. What was in that thing? A meat cleaver? Oh no, the meat cleaver isn't what we needed then. No. Why did I wonder what I did to get... I must have done the prayer wrong or something, because the... What is a Kakusora mask? Spiritual actions faster. Okay. I mean, I guess we don't need that. I rather... Okay, let's do the level up first. Knowledge. Is there one that will heal my infected wound? That's really what would be kind of, and we need more reason. This is folklore studies. Oh, no, I'm looking at our perks. So what the hell? This goblet might be useful in the very last episode, or lighthouse. Alright. This is going to be a very, very close kind of final thing, but let's hope for the best. Is the meat cleaver any better than our current... Oh, did I sell... Oh, I sold the meat cleaver. That's fine. All reliable is the baseball bat. And we have our spell if worse comes to worse. Let's go down screen lighthouse. Okay. Let's get in there. You have finally made it to the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you one of two things, right? There's no way back. I've noticed in more puzzle-oriented horror games, melee weapons seem to do that. Yeah. Well, I mean, I do think the gun was absolutely the best. We're gonna rest a little bit, and then let's go. We're maxed out at knowledge. Like, whatever has knowledge, we should be, like... Okay, we get screwed over by the buzzing saw, like, grab the key thing. That sucks. Conspirant delinquent girl. It's trying to read it on the bottom. It's a little too small. You are stopped by a girl in a dirty black uniform. I'm sorry, I can't let you go any further. You accidentally take a step back. Yes. Try to reason with her. Not enough charisma. Interesting. So, like, these instances in the lighthouse have been the same both times. I wonder if these are consistent events. In that case, you need dexterity and charisma to get through this. You try to talk to her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises a knife and slices it across her own throat. Because then it's going to be like that one guy who just tries to waste our time. Following the winding staircase, you were stopped. Wait a... I'm not sure how to read that. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them except one. Select the title of a mystery you investigated as the second one. Alright, what was it? Scrub backwards. I think it was the eels. I think we went to arms to eels. And then it was festival and found footage and I think it was the eels. Yes. You rip the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo. Taking the jacket and the mask off, nothing personnel. Oh, I'm done. I think I'm done. I don't think I'll be able to kill him in time. Okay, we gotta just spam our spells, I think. Flame him! Okay. Oh, okay. No, we got him. We'll just wait. We can melee him, and he won't have time to attack. 95% Doom. Get up there! Get up there! Oh, wait. Oh, I don't think I have enough time. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. Oh, I was smart this time. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting the voltage and current, so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. 96%. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Nope. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual, awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It will stir from its slumber again and again until the stars are right again. Yay! Level 5, Cultist, 96% Doom, 90 minutes. You've managed to solve 5 mysteries playing this. Okay. That was pretty good, I think. We cut it close. We cut it close there. Oh, excuse me. I really want to change this pea yellow color scheme though. It's freaking me out. I wish that redemptions had like timestamps. It says you redeemed. I don't know what 5 minutes ago was. All right, let's do it again. Oh, take me back to the original. Okay, so you have this. You have like kind of red tinted, purpley tint. Oh, this is like super, kind of too bright. This is like the yellowy, bright yellow, black and white, darker black and white, purple, red, bright red, bright white, magenta, newspaper, yellow again, super red, orange. Ooh, this one's kind of interesting. Quite a number of color palettes. Wow. Ooh, the yellow and blue. Does anyone feel strongly about what color palette we use on the next one? Do we use a weird one? I don't like the ones that are like super bright. Or like have this like this light filter. Click 17 more times. Virtual Boy? Okay, let's do that's like red and white, right? Or black and red. I think it's this one. This is the most Virtual Boy one, I think. We're gonna customize our playthrough too. Excuse me. One of the core ideas. World of Horror base game. World of Horror unlockables. World of Horror Extended C. Extended. We don't have any of those. Contains additional 4 skins for a random student. I mean, sure, why not, right? And I guess we need to unlock more stuff. Which we have not gotten. Oh, a tall man. I want a controller. Wait. Randomize seed continue. Pota? I don't know the password. I don't know what I just did. mean, me hitting random letters is the same as randomizing the seed, right? Okay, we can play as Kiri, Aiko, Haru, Mizuki. She has charisma and strength. Or bad strength. I believe so. At least when you're doing a custom like this. Perception and Dex. Mimi. Is she Dissection Girl? Finally a way to practice everything she's learned so far. Plus knowledge and starts with Scalpel. I like... Oh, when she starts with like... Okay. She starts with medical history. Disillusioned with the medical care you know you'll need to pay up. You start with extra bandages, but each damage can cause an injury. Difficulty... Ouch. We'll stick with normal. Normal is cultists. Randomize. Extra options. Timeline A, World of Horror. Timeline choice determines the choice of available additional actions and challenges. Every year, a city is visited by hundreds of tourists interested in the paranormal. That sounds kind of interesting. Use character exclusive perk cards only. Use all perk cards. We'll stay with character exclusive. Prioritize new content. That's fine. Item statistics. I like those consistent. Okay, so we just have to pick our character. Do they all start with medical history? Customize by choosing character background. I kind of want to play as the dexterity girl. Or the strong guy who starts with cigarettes. Haru. So Mimi... Oh, my camera's blocking this. So in that little box, I'm unfortunately blocking it. It says they start with Scalpel. This guy starts with the camera. She starts with a random ally. He starts with cigarettes. Combat speed bonus. One random spell. Okay, we're gonna play as Dissection Girl. Why not? She's smart but not dexterous. Classic mold. Classic mode. Old gods are awakening. Oh, scenario mode. Short adventures set during the events of classic mode coming soon. Endless mode. It's hopeless. You can't stop the old gods. In this mode, there are no mysteries to solve. Earn points by surviving an endless stream of encounters. That seems interesting. I mean, the combat isn't like the #1 attraction of this game, though. That might be fun to play around in, but let's do classic. And it looks like we gotta choose the old god as well. The spider god. The spider god we just did. The devouring fire. Choose your old god. The supposed cause of destruction on the Library of Alexandria. A perfect black marble statue has been recently discovered and is currently awaiting in the Museum of OOO for its long-awaited premiere. Entropy. Combat stamina penalties are doubled. Wow, that's... The Towering Eye. The Mad God favors astronomers and magicians, granting them its gift of power that unknowingly brings Alf Yolazat's bloated body closer and closer to Earth. Casting spells costing reason increases doom instead. And then the Mirror God, we did this one. Okay. So do you guys want to take on the Devouring Fire or the Towering Eye? This one, you just take double damage all the time. We'll have to just avoid battles. Devouring Fire it is. Alexandria, 48 BC. Oh, we're gonna all the extra cases we're gonna get. The supposed cause of destruction on the Library of Alexandria. A perfect black mark. Okay, we just deals. Yeah, enemies deal extra combat damage. Backstory, medical history, character exclusive perk cards only. No, it was like your neighbor's name or something was oh. I don't think it was the officer's name. It is not our first time. What is this? Mimi's obsession. Mine. She's crazy. Minus 20% max reason. Discharge summary. Plus 20. So she just gets free experience off the bat. That's good. Okay. Okay, so I have a scalpel. 4 damage, 8. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's equip that. Bandage. You can heal 1 minor injury while keeping this item in your inventory. Okay. And any other interesting stuff she has? What do cigarettes do? I guess we don't have any. Seed. Okay, so this... I think I must have those seeds enter something. Of which we do not know, of course. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. PP Buck is the most forbidden seed. I am currently not investigating. Let's see her outfits. Oh my god, so many! So she has the nurse outfit, tank top, key culture, good girl, and a locked outfit. I like good girl or the nurse. I guess I'm a fan of collared shirts. Let's go with the good girl. Taking baths, TV, whatever. Creepy pervert neighbor. That never has come into fruition yet. Alright, what do we got? Contagious case of curious case of a contagious coma. The arms again. Chilling chronicle of a crimson cape. Found footage. Far out of the Fear Festival. Oh my gosh, you're right. It is the eel guy, our neighbor. Thank you. The only time we saw the neighbor was like his eye was like missing or whatever. So I don't think I made the connection of like the people. All right, I'm gonna make a quick bathroom break before we start the next mystery. So again, thank you guys for watching. I'll be right back in a minute. Okay. I wish I have all you guys. It's okay. Who needs to wish for friends? Okay. I got distracted. Apparently 300 plus Waffle Houses of closing. It's the end of days. End of days. End of days in this game, in real life, it's just everything's a shit show. Okay. Alright, let's just knock out the arms. The arms are just like run through the apartments 30 times. I'm going to purposely not do the side quests because I want to see what will happen. Also, I want to shop from the dog because the dog will run away. We need to take advantage of Doggy while he's still here. Extra experience. Excuse me. Flashlight. The steak knife. We're gonna take the flashlight. Thank you, Doggy. I want to see how the ending will change if we don't do it. Oh, the gun again. We always steal the gun. What if we don't steal the gun? What if we check his wounds for clues? They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before anyone leaves. I wish I had the gun. Oh well. I figured, what's the point of playing this over and over again if you're not going to try different stuff, right? You find an envelope laying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. How did this envelope end up in my room? This is great. We're off to a great start. I almost don't want to sabotage myself by not doing that. We equip the flashlight. What does my obsession do? I just okay, she's less reasonable. What is my medical history? Can I view what that does? Again, we'll buy the expensive soda. It looks like some of these like investigative ones are all fixed events. So we're gonna have to fight the faceless, the twisted man again. Okay. So if I take the cold bath, it's a strength check. If it's a hot bath, I just fall asleep. Let's take the strength test again. Ice cold water revitalizes you, and you're ready for the investigation. The missing underpants. You hear rustling as someone is trying to get in. Oh, the apartment stalker is also part of this, maybe? Although I think the apartment stalker is part of investigating the apartments. I don't think he's associated with this investigation. I think it's just bad luck. $45. Okay, so what if I go 1, 2, 1, 1? No. Not quite enough. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she's a monster with that. I have a concussion already. So I guarantee one and then take a 80% chance on the others? That's okay. Oh, the concussion is -1 knowledge, so I'm scaling worse with my weapon. Here to support you 3. Whoa. What kind of night is this? The late night watch. I'm playing scary things though. It might not be this might not be a good time to make an appearance. It's too spooky. We need to heal our concussion. Bandage the big head. How do I get to that? Concussion. Bandage. Okay. Considering this entire character scales off knowledge, we can't afford to have traumatic brain injury. Do you ever stream multiplayer games, not MOBAs or MMOs, nor big team-based shooters? Not particularly. What must have been the last multiplayer game we streamed? Oh god, Unreal, whatever it was, or Quake Champions. Oh god, Apex maybe. I mean, if it's interest, I mean, I like. Oh, Quad, you're being summoned for co-op. We got what is it called? We were here. Oh my god, I know. Now that I'm genuinely getting into a consistent schedule, like, okay, so like my worst case scenario is like I pull you into something and then it's like, okay, what is Kem gonna stream? He's just not doing anything. We need to discuss. I would like to do it. And I remember, do you remember when we played Left 4 Dead like a year ago or something, all of us together? That was so much fun. We have to do that again. That was like, and I don't even know how it was planned. Not gonna lie, I can only do controller or point and click games at the moment. Okay, that's okay. I want to say that here is, we were here is controller based, but we can figure it out. Dauntless for a throwback? Well, they have a lot of content. I was thinking something like Dungeon Explorer, even a dark. Oh my gosh. Really? Wow. Oh yeah. Oh man. That's really sad to hear, honestly. Yeah, I don't want to cause any additional stress on your hands in that case. What was I saying? The last I like Dark Souls games. Like I played 3 and 2 at this point, and I tried streaming Nioh, but like streaming those games are just like I don't have a terrible amount of fun. Like remember when we streamed Nioh, like very nice people, but like people like really want to tell you what they think is like the way to play the game, and it's like, oh god, I don't care. I just want to play my game and like cheese the boss and just do whatever. And like those types of games really bring out the a certain type of viewer. What is Dungeon Explorer? You do, and you do a good job at cracking down, which I do appreciate. But like it's like at that point, why am I even streaming it, right? Like I don't want to have to like crack down and be like, stop backseating, right? Like I don't like backseating, of course, but like I don't want to have to like Ooh. Chara Deaver 20. That guy's a legend. That was when I first started streaming too. And he that was my first experience with a character. I remember when we played Subnautica, it was that other guy who would like roleplay it as like a Reaper Leviathan or something. Gosh. But I think, oh yeah. I think now that I'm finally getting back into the swing of it, I'm going to talk to Quaj, and even if we want to do Left 4 Dead or something on like a Sunday night for a little bit, if we can get coordinated, that would always, that it's a good time. Right? Yeah. I saw. Yeah, I was thinking Gauntlet. That's like the old game, but I guess they must have been remaking it. They probably remade it at some point. Yeah. No, I'm going to start thinking about it. Okay. Well, how does this change now that we haven't done the biopsy or whatever? You almost fell to the ground with a wide open. Oh, we don't get the key out of his mouth. That's the difference. Okay. So yeah, the key is pretty useful. Please, no, I don't want you to end up like the crushed pervert in Event. Please, Gouache. You deserve more. Oh man, the rest is already less. That's not good. What is or I could play boar top board. God. Board game. Yes, I. Oh my gosh, we could just straight stream Board Game Simulator, and like that's not too intense. I just called it, didn't I? Tabletop Simulator. That's not too intensive either. Well, oh, and ooh, Clay has tabletop too. That could be fun. What? I mean, we were just dicking around with like random ones, primarily. What was really? What was it called? Duels? Seven Legends Duels. I particularly remember that one being a very fun game. But I think Seven Wonders. Oh, we did play Eels and Escalators. That game doesn't work though. It's purely there for the joke. We could use cold showers. And we also leveled up. Hit me with that level. An arcade game, like the Simpsons beat 'em up game. Or like old, or like you Dig Dug, old school. Did you know I streamed Tail Concerto? Did I mention that? But I have not. We played Tail Concerto like I mean, maybe it was getting close to a year at this point. Percept, Chariz, Dex. We want Charisma. I want to max out Charisma. We always get to the lighthouse and then we have no Charisma. We're deep in Charisma. I have not screamed. Oh man. The only issue is that if I start Metal Gear, like that's a long commitment. I mean, I guess not, because I'm pretty familiar with them. Alright. Sola to Robo. I have it open here. Play Streets of Rage 1 to 3 in anticipation of 4 releasing. Emulate Streets of Rage 2 and play it with me. No, I appreciate the ideas. Right now, I kind of don't have anything like extremely planned, so I appreciate the spitballing. Streets of Rage, okay. God, I'm gonna be her. I'm not good at games, old games. But I will. I would have to look into how we would get that all good in co-op. Yes. Oh my gosh, I keep getting stuck. Okay. Wait, Streets of Rage is like, that's just like, you just like go across the screen, right? Is that what that Streets of Rage is? Yeah, or I think you have Double Dragon. Oh no, it's the same idea. I see. Okay, the same genre. Let's do the found footage again. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I want to see Streets of, what is Streets of Rage 4? When is that coming out then? It sounds contemporary. Oh, that looks pretty. 2020. The game is continuation of Sega's Streets of Rage series, a trilogy of games released in the early 90s. I think Guacamelee, she's not very like into like video games, so I worry that Guacamelee might not be her cup of tea. Although this one, River City Girl, seems kind of interesting. It's also beat 'em up, but it has enough like Alright, let's get this one over with. Am I at I think my 5 minutes are done. And like, there is a very fine line. Like, she likes, I mean, she's general, like she likes like, I don't know, like kind of like Smash and Mario. Like, she's not a huge gamer, right? She's not looking to play like kind of like deep cut offbeat games all that much, but beat 'em ups, maybe beat 'em ups would work better because they're pretty straightforward. A modern beat 'em up setting characters from the Kunio/River City franchise. Huh. Both things I am not terribly familiar with. Excuse me. Alright, hold on. I gotta open more tabs so I don't forget everything later. Not Double Dragon, Streets of Rage. Okay. Have my girlfriend plays Yakuza, yeah. Oh gosh. I can't think of much worse things. She did enjoy, we did play through Breath of the Wild mostly together. That was enjoyable. Yakuza 0, probably not Yakuza 0. And like, as I played Death Stranding in front of her every now and then, it was very hard to explain the context of why I was playing the thing I was playing. I like that we travel to the mansion and just take a rando. And then when you catch a glimpse of them, I shouldn't be there. Did I miss any like offbeat messages here? Yeah, the Tail Concerto sequel I have to look into. Which Metal Gear? I'd probably just play the trilogy of 4. Oh my gosh. The quartet of 4 games. You were running simulations for COVID-19 2020. I mean, the similarities are pretty strong right now. To explain, a Kunio beat 'em up on the NES ends up River City Ransom starring Alex. A Kunio sports game ends up Crash and the Boys starring Crash Cooney. And Kunio Dodgeball became Dodgeball starring Bill. Wow, what a cast of characters there. Interesting. I want to go to hardware store. Shovel. Can of acid. We already have a flashlight. Flashlight. I'm gonna make sure I enunciate every letter there. Now, is the River City Girls, is that an accurate, is that recent enough that it was accurately translated? Not like in the janky NES days? Black smog emerges. Let's observe the smog. Wow, we're again really lucky. My goodness. keep exploring. Okay. I mean, that's a much better compromise than Bill and Alex. Pleased to meet your old friend. She's changed a lot. Let's have some coffee. In between conspiracy theories, she has rumors. Okay. Yeah. Wow. And all that... I didn't think that a beat-em-up game would have so much context to it. Crash Canyon was the best localized name if they were going to settle for one name. Huh. It is the most video gamey sounding name. The legendary 100 quote. You stand in the middle of seeing the familiar figure staring back at you. You can't help but wonder if it's our world, it's just an illusion. Question my sanity. You fall to your knees, dry heaving. Nothing will ever be the same. Oh, fuck. I was so smart. -2 knowledge. -10 reason. That sucks all hard. Or plus 10% reason, but I wasn't using reason anyway. Oh, God. It's weird, too, because even if you never knew of their development in Japan, the protagonist in River City Ransom Dodgeball Crashing the Boys clearly is the exact same sprite. Oh, dude. Rebecca Sugars is hack. That show ends this Friday. Alright, let's piddle around this forest. We don't have the camera. And now that we're done, we failed knowledge checks. Awesome. Let's take a peeky poo inside. Let's try to beat her. Oh, I guess I didn't have the necessary items to do this. So we just get straight the bad ending. Womp, womp, womp. The rioters are out. The purgers. Double Dragon was invented by Technos because the first Kunia, which was for arcade, was accessible, but it had to be altered to release overseas as Renegade. Huh. I do always enjoy like the lore a lot of these older like NES and SNES games have, where they were just trying to get things over to the US. Very neat. The programmers decided to go with Double Dragon and knock off Mad Max plus Fist of the North Star. I mean, those aren't like bad things to rip off, at least. Take bath. Are we close to popping? We'll take the warm bath. Pee-pee buck. Are these three are new? I know. The festival. Let's get the festival. We'll save the two new ones for last. Let's do this one. Let's have a nice bath here. Check out the village. Wait, why does the Ribcage Woman has a different sprite this time? Interesting. Basically in Kunio to Renegade, everyone became greasier. Japanese school uniforms were out and they were using... So for the next game, they decided they didn't want to redraw the sprites. Wait, did I... Oh! Everyone became a greaser. A greaser. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not trying to... I feel like when I read things like wrong like that, I hope you don't get offended that I'm trying to... Like I'm just trying not reading your thing. A greaser. Yes, I know what a greaser is. I read that totally wrong. They're rescuing your girlfriend. Okay. So it was like greaser, leather jacket, delinquents fighting Yakuza members. That kind of sounds like a funny juxtaposition, though. Steven is ending. I think there's like a 4-episode finale this week. I think that's the end. Oh, and all my stuff. Wow, this okay. All my stuff scales off of knowledge too. I really have to find out how to get rid of curses in this. Not clear to me. Because my chance to hit is way lower now too. Man, this sucks. We might have to use alternative methods here. I'll slap her for 6. Okay. So in this case, the baseball bat. Man, I liked our scalpel too. Damn. Let's see if we have any friends here. The dog. You stumble upon your... Is this... I need to move some stuff. Can you help? I like the red dog. Decline to help the dog. Kind of monster. We helped, don't worry. Unseasonal floods have closed many of the roads. I need the map item. You wasted a lot of time. Okay. This was really going well until it stopped. Is that... Look at that. Oh, look at that delinquent. Is that Kunio series? Is that like... Is it dead now? Or does it still have like consistent games in Japan? The classic floofy delinquent hair too. I like it. We have no money for souvenirs. Let's look for friends. You found your friend. Fujiko. Hey, I'm trying to solve a puzzle. Can you help? Okay. Let's enjoy the festival one more time. Oh my gosh. We can only hope. I'm a few episodes into Beastar now. It's good. Usually I'm not too into like the high school setting type stuff, but it has enough like interesting twists in it that it keeps me interested. You break out into a cold sweat when you see the street vendor's twisted grimace. You back off, wishing it was only a mask. It looks very masky. We can still hope so. Okay, let's like putter around the village. Oh, it's this guy. I really want the Yakuza card. Okay, in red, do you see the tiny man anywhere? He still eludes me. I was wondering if the contrast of the colors... We also can't afford the magical item, so we'll just say bye. Let's enjoy the festival. I really want to recruit an ally. You stumble upon your friend Yoichi. Can you help me move stuff? They all just need help to move stuff. And there's blood everywhere. When did I said? So the Yakuza leader was still named Sabu, a Japanese name. Let's have one rest and then explore, explore, explore. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a cave. Looking around, you discover the walls. Finally. We learned spell. Grow teeth. That's what the... Adds a new combat action, bite, until the end of this mystery. Costs 2 stamina. That's super gross. I don't even want to use this. Ah, who cares? We're gonna maul him. We're mauling. Oh, this fucking dog screwed me last time. We have to level up first. Melina wins. Perception, extra damage against human enemies. That sounds kind of good. An anatomy class, that kind of goes with Mimi's character. Excuse me. I'm gonna pick the lore appropriate one here. In the forest, you hear the faint. I'm gonna help the dog one more time. It's not gonna work, but I'll feel guilty if I don't. Yeah, the luck failed. It snapped on my hand. That happened last time too. Darkfall. Oh my god. What? What? How do I have brain damage twice? Double brain damage. 4 knowledge. She's so dumb. She was so small. Whatever. Alright, we're abandoning the intelligence character. We'll pour money into dexterity and strength. Yeah, both hemispheres of the brain are totally lost. And I didn't explore enough, so we failed that. And I didn't even get into another fight, so using that spell was wasted. Because I didn't bite anyone. The whole world stopped receiving any outside signal. It must be a radio failure. Excuse me. What is the gameplay effect of that? The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. It must be the radio mast failure. Okay. What does that mean? Huh. Can I not watch the TV? I can't get any signal from the outside. What's happening? I guess there'll be like side things that are going to be affected. We need a hot shower. Alright, so these are new mysteries here. Chilling Chronicle of the Crimson Cape. And the Curious Case of the Coma. Contagious Coma. More and more people falls unconscious and cannot be awakened. People trying to wake the patients up result with them falling into comas as well. A whole wing of the town's hospital has become dedicated for the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people? And how did this strange illness start? Why is she standing like she's about... Maybe there's a way... There must be a... Is there a reference somewhere in this game? Let's check the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause. Before more people fall asleep. Find patient 0. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help in your investigation. Okay. Oh my god, we actually passed the knowledge check. Near closing time, you stumble upon a curious article on the last page of a local newspaper. You copy the author's name along with the address. Alright, Alright, we have to investigate the village. She had one brain blast to get through that. A friend returning from a trip to Africa has invited you to dinner. This time they've outdone themselves. This is a real feast, full of exotic meals. It's getting late and you can't stay for long, but the host asks if you want to take anything home with you. The steak. I knew you'd like it, your friend says, winking and packing the item up for you. +2 stamina. Flip this card. I guess that means it's discarded. That sounds like a very board gamey term. Alright, check this village out one more time. Oh, chronic yawning, I'm sorry. Long pig. Large pig. An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon imprisoned underground. You're invited to join them. Hey, what the hell? Knowledge check failure. Distracted by a huge man wearing a demon mask, you have trouble following the intricate pattern of steps, bows, and claps. Could be worse. Dust of Seeing. Momentarily renders invisible creatures partially visible. Sets enemy power to 0. Interesting. I don't think we've run into invisible creatures. I guess we wouldn't know if they were invisible. Rebrand myself as Cannibal Chemist. I wonder if that would get TOS'd. Is that too violent? The implication of being a cannibal. Oh, you said yeah, that one would probably be even worse. Perception check. Wow, my wallet gets stolen twice. Boop, 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 boop. A sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain as if he's engulfed in fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of this supernatural attack. Pursue the hooded woman. Dexterity check success. The hooded woman disappears behind a corner. When you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with the crowd. In a nearby dumpster, you find a sulfur-stinking hoodie and an envelope containing your photo, plus a curious incantation. A toe to flame. We've had that before. You've got the name and address. Let's get out of here. Okay. While taking the elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. Luck check failure. It's greed. Or, God, I failed my Fullmetal Alchemist reference. Elevator doors open, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up in a doctor's office. A nurse discovered you lying unconscious on the elevator floor. Lose reason. Patient Zero house seemed empty. You should search it carefully. How come we don't get the sleeping sickness, I wonder? Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street. And you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. Well, there goes all my hopes of using any of these spells. That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal. You found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact a being from the dream realms. Sleep paralysis demon time. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away. Okay. We have the flashlight now. You shine your flashlight in the dark closet and something glitters to you. You grab it as the moving company enters the house. Small chance for ignoring reason, loss in combat. Sure. This is like probably my second favorite like ambient music. The one where you go to the festival, I think I like that one. If it's like distractingly loud, please let me know. I can lower it. I am really straining my eyes. The black and white contrast is probably the best, but it's fun to experiment. Why not? Walking through the hospital corridor, you hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from a closet. Bloodsucker. Baseball bat is at what is my chance to hit on this? 102%. Oh my god. Beater. My character is like stupidly strong. There it is. Let's hope you find an answer here. Yes, absolutely. Absolute vampire. I mean, or at least some creature that likes to drink blood. I want to store this away. Hold on. You've managed to sneak through the floor, avoiding the police and finally reaching the quarantine wing, where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulse is slowly weakening and the blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Use the dust of seeing. Ooh, I like that. Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing into the air. It reveals weird elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to the patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Prepare yourself. The creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town has taken notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. What? -3 all? So we can... That's not good. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have antagonized it. Huh. I mean, we have one, and we have a broken bone. Oh, and we lost our strength. Oh my gosh. He's taking everything away from us. Oh, because... Oh my... This is so bad. This is so... This medical history, you take an injury every time you take damage. That's... And all you do is start with a bandage. I guess I'd have to dodge a lot? Oh, wow, that's tough. I mean, we have this... What is this thing? It's like when you have like one... Desperate struggle. Doubles all damage dealt during this turn. Hold up. Hold up. This will do 8 plus 8. No, this will... If both these hit, it's going to do 16. Is there any way I could... I don't think there's any way out. Unless he misses. I'm dead. Wow, I hate this guy. Wait, we have 0. You will die at the beginning of your next encounter. It didn't matter. Oh, at the end of my next encounter. Well, it just kind of seems cruel to have to make me go through this now. You defeated the Dream Demon. That encounter was the final straw. Your mind has snapped and you've been locked into an asylum. It would be comforting to accept that you were insane, that no old god is awakening to devour humanity. But the drugs haven't made those horrors disappear. That is such a... I am never gonna play... That... I know, I'm bitch. It's a roguelike, right? Like, sometimes this bad shit is supposed to happen. Please, take... Just give me... I'm going back to the classic black and white. I'm sorry, this is like flashing lights. Hold on. I gotta get back to the original. There. Oh man, oh, this is such an awkward amount of time. I don't know if I want to start a fresh run. I want to look at these customized playthrough though. Because good golly gosh, I do not want to ever... Also the seeds, I don't know the seeds. Oh, I don't have my Switch over here. I have to get it. Oh, okay. People are gonna play games how they want, but like, in my mind, it totally negates the purpose of Animal Crossing to like time travel and all that stuff. Like, my personal enjoyment is the long, slow burn. Like, it's not a game I'm looking to beat. But I know all that, to each their own and all that jazz, but oh. So I actually chose that, didn't I? World of Horror. Medical history. Oh, so this is like a debuff. I chose a bad background. Okay, so that was my own fault. Okay, and this character is always Mimi. This character's... Oh, okay. These characters are consistent. Now that we're going through this again. This dude's... Yeah, they're consistent. Prioritize new constant. Perk cards. What is a cult of... A cult capital of Japan? Every year, our city is visited by hundreds of tourists. I'm kind of curious to see what that is. I wonder if you just have more encounters with cultists? Alright, we're not going to finish this run, but let's see what we got. And let's do the Towering Eye, because why not? Right, and just like don't cast spells when you're playing this person. So does the actual like premise change at all? When it's like the cultists or whatever? World of Horror. Yeah, the town status is the same. We can just go to the school and keep spamming and try to recruit him. Then we'll be solid. I should always take a warm bath too. That's like free. Oh, what do the cigarettes do? Plus one reason. Adds a new status, lung cancer. Are there even more of these? Ramen, scissors, sailors, footage coma. I think we might have seen all the ones too. Obviously not all the endings. We got our dreams got devoured. Wait, did I just smoke cigarettes? Did I do that? Nicotine withdrawal. All combat... Wait, how did I do that? I didn't smoke. I guess our character is smoking in this portrait. Maybe that's just like a thing he has. He's just stuck with nicotine withdrawal. Wait, does that mean if I smoke, it gets rid of nicotine withdrawal? That would make sense, right? Nicotine rush. -1 cigarette each investigation. All combat actions are... Oh. Alright, so I'm either in withdrawals or I'm in rush. Well, I mean, I have 13 cigarettes. He has a whole pack. This guy seems interesting. To just do like a pure, like, punch things really hard run. I like that. Our next run will be with this guy.